Hello and welcome to Out of Spec Motoring. You joined me here at a gas station because this is a new series in partnership with Chargeway where we are going to be explaining the electric car from A to Z. And most importantly, we're going to be explaining electric fuel. This is a really important topic for people to understand. So join me over here where we are going to talk about electric cars, fueling electric cars, road tripping EVs, and of course, how to find all the stations you'll need to charge at. This is going to be a blast. Everyone's used to filling up cars with gas, but in this series what we're going to do is get you comfortable with fueling up an electric car with electricity. There's a few different things to understand, but it's actually easier. And join us. What we're going to do is we're going to go to my house first. I'm going to show you how you can charge at home, what you need, all of the stuff needed to go along with it, and then I'm going to show you how you could charge on some public stations. That will be in this episode right here, episode 1. There will be 4 in total. And now you join me at my house with an electric car. This is a BMW i3, but not importantly is the car. We want to talk about different ways to charge your electric car. Again, this entire series is about explaining how EVs work, going through all of the different processes that you need to do in order to drive one. It's super simple, but it all starts with this here at our house. Let me show you how I charge at home. I have a wall box that I've installed at home. Your installation costs may vary. For example, mine was about $300 or $400 to install here in Colorado. And on the other end of it, I have this green connector right here. So you can see this. This is a green connection and it goes right into the car. Now, many people don't believe this, but this is simply how easy it is. I come home, I plug in, and that is it. Now the car is going to charge for a period of time, but when I'm done doing work during the day or wake up in the morning, it's going to be fully charged waiting for me to go. Super, super convenient. Now, this isn't going to be your only option. Of course, you are going to be able to charge out on the road if you're on a trip, but I absolutely love this. Now, a lot of you may be wondering, what does it cost to charge an electric car? And you may not know, but electricity is a lot less expensive than fuel. So to fill up this little BMW i3 here in Colorado, it only cost me about $3. And to fill up my Tesla, which has a much larger battery pack, that cost me about $7. That's pretty much it. Super easy and very great to use and ultra convenient to charge at home. So there's certainly a cost savings benefit, there's a time and hassle benefit, and there's also an environmental benefit. If you charge at home during the hours of the day when electricity is cleaner, specifically at night, or if you have solar panels during the day, you're able to reduce your carbon impact by charging at home. Now, personally, I'm not much of an environmentalist. I like electric cars because they're really fast, but as a car enthusiast, I love the idea of never having to go to a fueling station. I can just charge at home. It's pretty neat. But you won't always be able to charge at home. What if you want to go on a trip, or what if for whatever reason you cannot install a charging station at your house? Well, I have a solution for you. So let's go talk about that. So you join me in our BMW i3 right now, and one of the things we're going to do is just see what the local charging situation is like. Let's say we're driving around, we want to go get food, and we just need a quick top up. Well, I've loaded up the Chargeway app. I've told it I'm driving a 2016 BMW i3, and it goes up to number 4. Now there's basically 7 levels of power. 1 through 3 is kind of your slower charges, and then 4 through 7. Now, because this is an older EV with a smaller battery pack, it can charge on a station that goes up to a 7 power level. However, there's really no need. You can see up to 4 is highlighted because after 4, I get no increased benefit charging. I can still use those stations. You can also see this car is a green. There's 3 main types of connectors for electric cars. There's J1772 and CCS combo, there's CHAdeMO, and then there's the Tesla plug. This is all pretty complicated for people to figure out, and I love Chargeway's thing because they just say green, blue, or red. We're driving a green car, which is J1772, and then I can click here and I can zoom out into my town and see just how many chargers we have. Now, most of them are slower level 2 chargers, and they're also rated at number 2, but I think we should go over here to this. It's a charge point unit at the Colorado State University. Let's navigate there. and see how easy it is to use one of these public stations if we're just out and about in town and want to charge up. A lot of these stations are also free, which is kind of nice. So if you're like going to get food or dinner, you can plug in and it won't even cost you anything. That's kind of neat. Every station can set their own pricing. Let's go try it out. You'll notice we just got in, turned it on, drove out of the driveway. Now, much of our audience already, if you're watching this and you watch our channel, you know all the benefits to EVs. This is really going to be a series that you can share with your friends, like people who have no idea what an electric car is like. So you just get in and go. There's no engine noise. There's great performance. Look, put your foot down, and they're all pretty fast, and this is even one of the slower ones. And it's just awesome to cruise around in silence in these things because it's instant response to your inputs. It charges the battery every time you slow down. You can see we're coming to a stop. I'm not using the brake pedal. Take a look here at this little gauge. You can see we're charging the battery. Now we've come to a stop. And then when we go to accelerate, it'll go over to the power side. So you can actually increase range by slowing down, which is so neat. It's actually really fun. As a car enthusiast, there's so much opportunity to play around with your car and just normal everyday driving. You don't necessarily need to be shredding up a racetrack or a canyon road to start optimizing your driving. It's really fun to drive an EV. Will you join us just down the street from our home? We're here in a parking garage at Colorado State University, and this is the exact station that we just found on our phone. So we knew that it was a charge point unit. The station actually mentioned that on our ChargeWay app. And so what I've done is I've loaded up the ChargePoint card into my phone. So I just click right here. You can see ChargePoint. Now I'm going to run over to the station, show you how easy it is to use. We're going to open up our green charging flap here. Again, this is a green number 2 station. I'm just going to tap my phone, or there's even a little card you can use. I'll grab this connector, and then all I'm going to do is plug it in, and boom, free electricity. And there's an awesome coffee shop just down the street over here. So while you're charging up, you can get free juice. It's kind of nice. It's actually kind of fun to find all the stations. And then once you find them in your town, for the most part, you charge at home. But if you go to school here, for example, or you're a professor here and you don't have charging at home, this could be your home charger. You can see there's a couple other people charging as well. We have a Nissan Leaf and a plug-in hybrid Toyota Prius. Pretty neat. So we're charging up at a number 2 green right now. Let's say we want to go to a fast charger. So we'll go between a 3 and a 7. Again, although this car can't go up to a 7, the 7s can still charge it. It will just be limited power. And you can see there's less of the fast chargers here in town, but we still have 2 relatively close to each other. This one's a number 4 just up the road. Let's head over there and I'll show you how fast it goes. Although 4 doesn't sound like much, on a car like this with a small battery, a number 4 is going to charge it in like 20 or 30 minutes to 80%, really fast. So let's head over there and I'll show you what that's like. Well, we've arrived at that green number 4 we were just talking about here on the north side of our town, and this is what it looks like. It's a EV Go station. It goes up to a power level 4, which again maxes out our BMW i3, but for some newer EVs with big batteries, it may not be that fast, but it's still considered a fast charger. What I've done is I've loaded up the EV Go app here on my phone. All I'm going to do is swipe to start, then I'm going to grab the connector right here, and I'm going to make sure my vehicle is plugged in. Simple as this. Boom. And then in about 30 minutes or so, for a number 4 for this car, it's going to be topped up to almost 80 or 85%. Now, the one thing to keep in mind, it's going to make some noise, that's very normal, is that it doesn't usually make sense on a road trip to fully charge your car at a level 4 plus station. What you would want to do is probably charge up your car to about 80% and then go to the next one, because the electric cars charge fastest when the battery is at low state of charge and also when the batteries are warm. So if you continue to stop more often on trips, let's say every couple hundred miles if you have a big battery instead of every 400 miles, for example, if you have like a Lucid Air, that's actually the quickest way to travel, is to top up until the car starts to slow down. But here we are charging on a number 4. You can see we're at 46% state of charge right there on the screen, and it was easy as that. So thanks so much for watching. You've learned now how to charge at home, how to charge at green charging stations, for example power level 2, which is very similar to home charging, and now you have learned to fast charge right here at this power level 4 station. So simple as that, super easy. Hope this helps.